In this series, I'm starting over as a broke level 1 player with the goal of becoming a GTA Online veteran. But in order to do so, I'll have to complete every objective on this list while having a limit of 2 hours a day to play. So with that being said, welcome back to another episode of Rags to Riches 2-hour edition. In today's episode, I'm going to be buying 2 things that I really wish I bought sooner. And I really mean that because I'm actually mad at myself for not having bought them sooner. They are that useful. Now combined, they cost $3 million and I only have $41,000 in the bank, so over the next couple days, I'm going to grind out a handful of different money methods in order to get the 2. So in order to get a head start, I'm going to do 2 Cayo Perico heists today. Okay, so it's now day 2 of the money grind, and I'm here at a business that we haven't been at in quite some time, and that is the bail office or the bounty enforcement business. Now, the reason why I'm here is because this week there are some money bonuses with the business. First off, these 2 assistants here, or the agents, will go out and source you 2 times income this week, which means they should make, I believe, $20,000 to $30,000 every in-game day, or 48 minutes, which isn't tons of money, but it is something. And on top of that, there are going to be money bonuses given out for completing a certain amount of these actual bounties. So if you complete 5 of these bounties in a week, you'll get an additional $100,000. If you complete 3 of the high demand bounties this week, you will get an additional $100K. And then I believe if you complete 8 in total, or 8 of the regular ones, you will get an additional $100K. So today, I'm going to do at least 5 of these regular bounties, do the high demand bounty, and then a couple other things so that we get closer to $3 million. Now, although these bail enforcement bounties aren't the best way to make money in the game, it is important, I think, to switch things up and to make it a little bit more fun and interesting when grinding up money in GTA Online, because if you do the same thing over and over, it gets boring very quickly. Okay, so this one's pretty easy. We're finally here in Paleto Bay, and we're gonna have to hack a CCTV network box. There you go, the hack is complete, and now we're gonna have to open up the Sightseer app and figure out where our target is. Okay, I finally found Xavier. All I have to do now is to take out the gang members, hopefully not take out Xavier. I do not want him to die, so I'm gonna take out this final gang member here, and now I have to disarm him and bring him back to the bail enforcement bounty office. I don't know why I said the whole name, but it is what it is. Alright, there you go. I finally caught up to Xavier. I can now put him in the van and bring him back to Los Santos. And here we are back at the office. There you go. That's an easy 40K. Now, of course, I believe it takes roughly 20 minutes for the bounty to process, so that means that we won't get the money right away, but that is okay. There's also a 48-minute cooldown before these refresh, which is why I'm going to do other money methods in the meantime. But with that out of the way, let's now do India Wood. So we're here at India's house, and this one is pretty simple as well. All you have to do is essentially intimidate a posh woman for a certain period of time. Eventually she'll leave the house, and then you can pick her up and bring her back to the bail office. Now I have to take out all the guards, and the final straw is going to be cutting the power, so you have to get these bolt cutters that are over here on the workbench, cut the power at the electrical box over here, and voila, the intimidation is maxed out, and now she will leave the house. Now I just gotta bring her over to the bail office. There you go, another $40,000 completed. And I just got the $40,000 for Xavier as well. Let's now do Tommy Lim. Once again, this one is pretty simple. We have some people trying to rob a Fleeca bank right here, so I'm just gonna take them out with my Oppressor Mark II, grab the target, and then head back. For this one, we also have to lose the cops before getting back to the bail office, so all I do is go in the underground tunnels until they're gone. And here we are back at the bail office. And now that I've completed all 3 of the regular targets, I'm going to do the high demand target, which I believe was the first one ever released when the DLC first came out. So for this one, we first have to head over to the morgue. Here we are at the morgue entrance, and now I'm going to take out this guard here. Now that I'm inside, I'm going to take out this guard here, take him out quickly. That should be good enough. And now inside here is going to be the body that we have to check out to see if it is Grace. Of course it isn't, so all we have to do is take a photo, send that off to the bail office, and now we're going to be given a new location. Here we are at location number 2, which is Grace's art gallery. Gonna take out this one guard here. We have a helicopter coming in hot. I'm going to take out the gunman from here. There you go. And I think there's one more. Perfect. We got guards everywhere here around the corner. One more here and one final one here. There you go. Blew up the helicopter. And now we gotta go up here to the helipad. And this is where a couple security guards are gonna be, and Grace as well. All right, we gotta be careful not to kill. Don't kill Grace. Auto aim playing tricks on me. Take out that guard there. And then we have Grace Show me the weapon so I could shoot you and disarm you. I wish I had a stun gun. I should have brought one. Oh, we got some friends here. We got one more guard to take out there. And now we could secure Grace Whitney and bring her back to the bail office. And that there is the mission done. Overall, these missions are pretty easy, which is why I wanted to do them today on top of their money bonus. But with that being said, we should have some money in the wall safe here. Yes, we do. This money is from a long time ago, not from today. But now that I've completed all of the bounties, I'm now going to have to go do some other money methods for the next 20 minutes or so before these refresh. And of course, the first things I'm going to do are the time trials. The easiest way to do it is to start the time trial, figure out the end location, which is here. Pick the route that you think is going to be the best. So as you can see here, it takes me along up to the right. I think it might be a little bit faster to actually take a detour, go left here, come that way, and then across the bridge. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully that works out. Now all I have to do is restart the race, and then I could actually start it up again. Also, just as I do with every time trial, I'm using the Hakuchu Drag with the HSW upgrade. It is by far the fastest line vehicle, so let's get this started. Hopefully we could complete it first try. Alright, I believe we're coming up here to the intersection in the road where, oh no. Well, I'm gonna have to restart. Alright, as I was saying last time, this should be the intersection in the road where I have to turn. Yes, it is. So now, hopefully, this way is faster. Alright, we're coming up to the bridge here that leads to Fort Zancudo. I believe I could still get to it this way. Perfect, cross the bridge. I'm now gonna jump this portion here. Where are we? No, 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 not like this, bro. Not like... Okay, let's restart. How? Actually, how, bro? How? Oh my... How do I manage every single time? Oh my, okay. Finally, I completed it. That took an embarrassingly long time, but let's now do the HSW time trial. I swear, if this one takes me just as long as the last one, I'm going to be punching air for hours. Also, why did it have to rain right when I'm doing the time trials? Like, GTA gods, can you not just let it be dry? No, of course not, because it's got to be as slippery and as poor conditions as possible for LKG to finish his time trial. Sometimes this game makes me want to put my head through a wall. No. Oh my, that was so close. I don't know why, but time trials always make me shit bricks. And we are here at the finish line. There you go, did it in the first try. We love to see it. 253,000, but together 130k from the 2 time trials. And because it took me so long, my 2 agents are finally back here at the bail office, and we will see her in a second, but they did get me $22,400, which, like I said, isn't a lot of money, but it's not too bad. Here we are, 22,400. And once again, because it took me so long, these bounty targets have finally refreshed. Keep in mind, the high demand bounty is always going to be a once per real life day bounty, but these 3 over here can be done every 48 minutes. So we're going to get into LJ Ha. This time I also remembered to become an MC president before completing these so that I can spawn in my Oppressor Mark II easily, making these missions a lot faster. And once again, for this one, we have the bank robbery underway, so I'm going to take out everybody out in front of the bank. Alright, we got one more guard here, perfect. Now I'm going to have to shoot LJ Ha, if I remember the name correctly. There you go. Shot the gun out of his hand. We can now bring him back to the bail enforcement office. And here we are back at the bail office. And now I'm going to do the final bounty with Riley Rose. This one, once again, is pretty simple. We are here at an MC clubhouse. We have to enter the clubhouse, take out everybody in there, and then pick up the target. And now we have the final mission. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to shoot her. If you kill them, you make way less money, so you never want to do that. There you go, disarmed her. And now we could pick her up and bring her back to the bail office. And here we are. That is the 5th and final bounty target done. We now should get the $100,000 reward. And I just realized it might be one of those rewards where you don't get it for a couple days. So I haven't got the 100k yet, but we will get it. And with that, it's now time to do the final money method of the video, and that is the Union Depository Contract, which is the highest paying and, in my opinion, the most fun and best auto shop contract. Okay, so we're finally here at the apartment for the first setup mission. In here, we're gonna have to take out a bunch of people here in the front room and then take out the corrupt businessman. So we got 3 people always down here down the hallway, and then 2 more. Though my English doesn't even English. And yes, that English did not English either. Anyways, he's right here. Take him out. Perfect. Sometimes you could be taken out by this guy in here, so I'm going to take him out first. But now that I've killed the corrupt businessman, I got to take his wallet. I guess we just skipped the animation there. Now that I have the wallet and the key, I could go down to the garage and take the armored vehicle. But first, we're gonna have to take out everybody in here, so I'm gonna switch to the special carbine and take people out one by one. The setup missions for this contract are really easy. It's really just a finale that is somewhat difficult. Okay, so now that I have the getaway vehicle, I have to drop it off at one of 3 different marked locations. It does not matter which one I go to, so I'm gonna leave it here, take one of these cars, and then drive away. There you go, that's the end of the first setup mission. I'm now here at LSIA for the second setup mission, and the first thing I have to do is pick up the police helicopter here, but first we have to take out the policemen. So we got one here, the other one should be right around the corner there. Good. And now I'm gonna fly directly to the Union Depository while losing the cops. Alright, now that I'm here at the Union Depository parking lot, I now have to find the bank manager's car, which is always gonna be this blue Porsche right here. Or I guess it would be Fister in the game. So there you go. Now I have to tail him to the hotel. All right, now that I'm at the hotel, I'm going to have to take a picture of the bank manager. He's always going to be with this woman here. This is what they look like. And I have to take a picture of them when they are hugging or kissing, I believe. So the dirty dog's going in for a hug there. There you go, easy picture. Now I have to fly away and we are all good for the second setup mission. There you go, let's now move on to the finale. Okay, so I made sure to replenish my snacks entirely because this mission does have quite a bit of fighting. I'm now going to go with Hustler as the weapons loadout to get some armor, and let's now get into it. And for the first time, I'm going to be able to use my custom cipher for the finale. I'm not going to use it much, you'll see why in a little bit, but this is a car that I got for free or for $20,000 for completing one of those salvage yard robberies. I mean, look at how good this car looks. We have the custom Liberty plate, I believe, on the back. We have the all gold, great customizations that they added for it. Like, just what a beautiful car. Anyways, we are here at the garage. I'm going to leave the car in the parking spot. Now let's enter the security's car and head over to the loading bay. I haven't done this contract in quite some time, but it is really easy once you get the hang of it. So with that being said, now that we're in here, we're going to leave the car here, and I'm not going to take out any weapons. We are going in completely stealth. So I'm going to head in here. I'm going to show my ID pass to this guard. There you go. He lets us in and we can now head downstairs. Here we are at the vault. Lovely little glitch there. And finally, we could take all of the gold. There you go. Full loot bags. And now we have to escape because the cops have been alerted to us being here. And this is where the mission gets a little bit more tricky. So when I first come out of here, I take out the guard that is right there. Perfect. We got one more right behind him. And now I have to be careful. We got another guard here, another guard there, and they're all going to be here in the front loading bay. The easiest thing to do is to use the wall as cover, take out as many security guards as you can while still back here. There you go, there's going to be one cop at the very far right hand side, and now that we've taken out everybody, I'm going to run and exit via the left entrance or exit, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go this way. We got cops here, that's fine. Take out all of the cops that are right here at the cop car. And now a bunch of SWAT is going to come at you. Take these guys out very quickly. This is why snacks comes in handy. We got one more SWAT guy here. And now I'm going to take this police car and I'm going to head to the police station that's at the north of Los Santos. For those of you who want to follow this, all you have to do is head over to this location here. Now, something I like to do with this finale is I actually call a diversion here through my interaction menu to hopefully shake the cops off me for a little bit as I'm driving to the police station. Usually by the time I get to the police station, I would have already lost the cops, but unfortunately this time I ran into one of them on the highway. So we've now done that. We're here at the police station. I just drive up over here. You could crash into the wall real quick. And now I'm going to steal the police helicopter that's at the top of the police station. To do so, I'm going to climb up on this ledge here, climb up onto the ledge, climb over once again, and now I'm going to run over to the vents. At the vents here, I'm going to climb up onto vent number 1, climb up onto vent number 2, climb over, and as you can see, there is a police helicopter here. And on top of that, I've already lost the cops, so now I can pick up the helicopter and fly over to the client. This is by far the easiest and fastest way to complete the finale, because if you were to do it with the getaway car, it would take a lot longer, obviously, but also be a lot trickier. And here we are at the client, safe and sound. That is the end of the Union Depository contract. There you go, easy 270,000, but with the 2 setup missions, it ends up being $295,000. And now that I have just over $3 million, it's time to buy the 2 things that I really wish I bought a long time ago and that I really should have. So the first thing is here at the nightclub. If we head over to nightclub upgrades, it is the staff upgrade. Now what the staff upgrade does is that it decreases the rate at which you lose nightclub popularity. So if I have a full nightclub popularity bar, without the upgrade, maybe it takes 3 in-game days or roughly 3 hours for that nightclub popularity to go below the $50,000 threshold, but with the staff upgrade, it might extend it a little bit longer. So essentially what I've found, and I'll buy it here for 500k, is that when I get the staff upgrade, I can get my nightclub popularity all the way full, and then I could go AFK or play the game for roughly 5 to 6 hours, and in that time I will make $250,000 through the nightclub wall safe, whereas without the upgrade, in roughly 5 to 6 hours time, I would only make about $150,000, maybe $160,000. So being able to make an extra 100k every time I do that process is huge, and I've definitely missed out on millions of dollars. But the staff upgrade is the lesser of the two things that I should have bought. The second thing is actually going to be on my secondary character, and the way to get there is I go over here to online, go down to manage characters, and now that I'm here in the manage characters screen, I'm gonna head over to my secondary character, which is currently level 1, and that's because I could buy another Kasaka submarine on my secondary character and be able to do Cayo Perico heist on this character as well, since the two characters share a bank account. So as you can see, I'm on the second character, I still have 2.5 million in the bank. So once I do the cutscene at the music locker and come back to the site, I could buy it. And the reason for doing this is because the cooldown from the Cayo Perico heist does not carry over to separate characters. So I could do the Cayo Perico heist on my main character and then do one here on the secondary character back to back, which is of course a huge time saver, but also increases the chances of getting the pink diamond for every heist. Using this trick has made me many millions of dollars on my main account from my Billionaires Beginning series, and now it's also something I could do on this account, which is really important because I only have 2 hours a day to play. But with that being said, because I had to go through all of those intro cutscenes and demonstrations for different businesses, I ran out of time, so that's going to be all for today's episode. But I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Peace.